6.5 to play, has to start getting the ball to fall in the basket. Davis again for three. Way too strong. Rebound fought for on the floor this time. Got a little extracurricular here. Coaches come out. On the bottom there, getting up now is Antonio Breyer. And Breyer being pushed back to the bench by his teammates.
Breyer and Lester were the two that looked like they were on the bottom of that right there after they kind of separated everyone.
Shot goes up, way too strong. There's Jones on the floor at first. And there's an elbow to Jones from Breyer. And I think that set things off. And that's where Ray Lester decided he was going to come to the aid of his teammate.
Yeah, I think you're right. It was Jones that was underneath there. And the official was trying to get a look, trying to get in there and figure out who had possession. And now, in fact, they're going to take a look at this closer and try to straighten things out here.
Well, you would think they would look to see if there were elbows, if there were punches thrown. It got heated rather quickly.
I would be surprised if there wasn't, at the very least, offsetting technicals. That seems like one of the things the officials like to do, to sort of say, yes, I made a call here, but I'm not necessarily punishing either side more than the other in a situation like that.
The refs are looking at it over at a monitor at the opposite side of the court than we are with the scores table. You take another look at it, and it was certainly a scrum on the floor. And Antonio Breyer was the one that I saw throw the elbow. You'll see him there, the elbow, and then he comes back again. Although you can make a case that Jerome Jones kind of pulled him towards it. So those were the two guys that started, and then on top of that pile comes Ray Lester.
I feel bad for the official that was right in the middle of it. One of the officials was right down in there, and I think initially thought that he was just going to be trying to straighten out possession.
See, it's definitely a tie-up, I would think, at the least. And there comes the elbow shot from Antonio Breyer to Jerome Jones was the most blatant shot in the scrum.
And I think you're right. Right after that, Jones sort of pulled Breyer, and I don't know if it was to stop him from swinging or to retaliate. But from there, it escalated, obviously, and perhaps as well because right in front of SIUP's bench, so obviously the tensions are running high as well with the scrum right in front of the Cougar bench.
And the referees continue to look at it. And there you see them. That's what they're looking at right now is our Fox Sports Midwest production truck showing the replays to them, and they're definitely looking at that elbow that was thrown by Breyer. Breyer has 4 fouls, by the way, and so he may be fouling out of this game as we speak.
Yeah, pointing to exactly what you were pointing out there, Pat. You can see right at the spot they're at, the replay right there, they're looking at exactly that elbow that Breyer throws as he comes down.
Continue to look at it. There were a couple of guys that left the bench for SIUE. Just Barry Hinson and a couple of assistants, I believe, coming off the bench for SIU Carbondale, which certainly is more tolerated. There's no tolerate. They do not tolerate the bench players coming off under any circumstance.
Yeah, you're right. As soon as you leave that bench area, I don't know if it's an automatic ejection, but they may be looking at a couple of players down if the officials determine that these guys came off the bench.
Now they're looking at yet another replay as we see the officials looking at that replay. And might as well take some time here to commend and thank all the great work being done by our production crew here covering SIUE basketball. First time that we've ever brought a production on Fox Sports Midwest.
Fantastic job. We've got a couple of good camera angles. I think the officials obviously want to get this right, but they're getting all of the possible views that they can. And I'll tell you one person who may be in trouble is Zeke Schneider. He was well off the bench, and the Cougar coaches were quick to get him away from that pile.
A couple of the assistant coaches, in football they call them the get-back coaches. The coaches that say, get back behind the line before you get a penalty. Well, that's the get back on the bench before they see you, and you're going to get tossed from the game.
Unfortunately, our replays are so good that it might not matter.
They're still looking at this one, so a long delay here as the game here at the Vidal Levine Center on the campus of SIUE are doing a thorough and intensive CSI, crime scene investigation right now with our replay.
They're breaking it down and they're seeing all of the different views. That's Coach Cunningham, you can see from the back right there, trying to pull some of the players off. I saw Coach Lahr as well, Matt Lahr in there. And then as you see late is when Coach Hinson comes down.
6:16 left in this second half with a 15-point advantage for the Salukis, but they may be losing a player. They may be facing some technicals here that may result in some free throws for the Cougars. We'll have to wait and see.
That view that we just saw right there that the officials were looking at really gave you a look at that elbow that Breyer let fly.
And this is the exact look that they're looking at right now, Joe, that you just pointed out. You can see the elbow by Breyer. And then Ray Lester comes in just in his defense of Jerome Jones, and there's some shoving after that. No punches thrown at that point, but some shoving.
Impossible to tell the guys, don't go in there when something like that happens. Now, for the guys on the bench, it's a different story, but guys that are on the floor, and Lester was right there, and when he sees something like that happen, realizes that one of his teammates is down there like that, it's hard to really tell them, hey, stay out of that.
Well, you want a heated rivalry? How about in the second year of a 4-year contract, minimum 4-year contract between these two schools? You've got this scrum with some elbows and possible ejections.
Yeah, without a doubt. We get the advantage of seeing what the officials are looking at as well. You forget about Jeff Early, who's down there as well. He is the one who dived on the floor after that loose basketball. So he ends up down on the floor with Jerome Jones and with Antonio Breyer.
So a couple of 6'6"ers, 6'5", 6'6" guys landing on top of you.
Yeah. For 6'1", yes, the guy who's not even 200 pounds. Was anything that they, one side does not believe that, they were overly punished, but the officials have still made some sort of judgment here. The explanation is taking a long time now.
Now, if you're just tuning in here on Fox Sports Midwest to see a replay of last year's thrilling 2-1 Blues victory over the Red Wings, it's an instant classic. You're going to have to wait a little while longer. We've had a delay of 14 minutes plus. Ejected or played. But we have not heard officially.
At halftime, it's been 20 minutes now.
Yep. Well, the important thing is that 62-47, and the Cougars have an uphill climb with 6:16 left. They've got to turn things around on the defensive end. And here we go. We're going to be told now by the public address announcer. A flagrant foul by Breyer, and he's gone from the game. Six players in total ejected from the Cougars, just one from the Salukis. And you called it. Joe, you said those players coming off the bench may be the ones that find themselves out of this ball game, no longer on the bench, but no longer able to contribute. So suddenly, you've only got 7 players left to play for the Cougars in the last 6-16, and you're talking about some of the biggest names on this ball club.
Jerome Jones, Mark Yelovich. Yeah, it's difficult to say the least.
The leaving the bench, as Jeff Early has a couple of free-throw tries. Leaving the bench, we knew would probably result in those ejections. The Jerome Jones and Ray Lester ejections, with the Antonio Breyer. Well, it's difficult. It's a tough blow to the Cougars' chances of winning this ball.
Yeah, without a doubt. And they got everybody. If you took a step off that bench, evidently you're no longer in this game.
63-47. Salukis have the ball, have the lead. And the shot by Jackson is off. Probably going to see a lot of guys missing at this point as they try to get their legs back under them after, as you pointed out, Jordan, it amounted to a second halftime. In hockey, we call it intermission.
Yeah, it was an intermission. Yeah. It was about 20 minutes or so, and they've got to ramp it back up here and play another 5.5 minutes of basketball.
Clearly trying to run a little bit of clock as well for Barry Hinson.